Okay. Just bring on. Okay. Hey, you guys. It's Gabby, aka Top Tier Society. Okay. So basically, this video is going to be about 5 ways to get over an ex. Okay. So these are the 5 things that I personally do to get over somebody. Even if I was just like dating them for like a couple of months, like 1 or 2 months, I still do this just so that I won't get attached and, it's easier for me to move on. But after 1 or 2 months, you shouldn't even be attached anyway. But some people are different. So here we go. Okay, so I wrote down 5 things. So I'm just gonna read off this paper. So every time I look down, I'm reading off the paper. Okay. Okay, so first thing I always do is I cut them completely off. So I cut off all communication, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Snapchat, TikTok. If I was following them on them pages or if whatever, I'm just going to either block them if I really can't take it, or I'm just going to unfollow them and just let it be that. I'm not going to go on a page every 5 minutes. I'm not going to do all these things because it's like, for what? What are you doing that for? Like, what are you going on that page for? Like, you're being a stalker at that point, sis. Okay. So, do that. Okay. And, when you do that, you're going to feel better because you're going to be like, okay, like, I'm not talking to this guy. Like, your feelings are going to fade for him over time. I'm not going to say that it's going to happen overnight, but over time, like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like you're going to be like, oh, okay, I can do this. That first week though is going to be really crucial. The first couple of days are going to be crucial because you're so used to talking to that person. I wouldn't say you're so used to talking to that person because maybe you guys don't talk every single day, especially if you guys are just getting to know each other and stuff like that. But even then, I still feel like, well, that's a whole nother video. But when you are dating somebody, you are technically supposed to talk to them every day, and they're supposed to at least communicate with you, or you know what I'm saying, at least once a day. Like, how you doing? Just thinking about you, checking on you, whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next topic, right? Not the next topic, but the next bullet point that I wrote down. Okay, so this next one is stop being intimate with him. Okay. This is really hard even for me because I don't know, like, say you're past the dating stage, okay, you guys are in a relationship, you guys are having good, okay, you guys are just like, you're getting it on, you know what I'm saying? And actually, let me go back to the first one. If you guys have kids with these people, it's going to be a little different and a little more difficult to not have just no contact with this person. But as far as like contacting them on like some personal shit and not for the kids, that's what I mean too. So just don't contact them if it's not about the kids, if it's not about, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. Just don't even engage. Okay. So being intimate, you want to stop being intimate with them because if you break up with this person and you still having sex with them, you still are, as women, we are not like men to where we can just have sex with somebody and then like, we just don't think about you no more that day, or we don't care about you no more that day, or whatever the case may be, because that is just not the case. Okay, for women, we are very emotional, we are very sensitive, we are very mothering, we're very just emotional people. And us opening our legs to somebody that we previously used to be in a relationship with, it just bring back all type of feelings, all type of emotions, and it's just never good because you could really be broken up with that person and then you start sleeping with him again and you just start feeling like you want to be with them again, and it's like you really don't want to be with them, but it's like your emotions just got you, that good, you know what I'm saying? So it's like You just don't want to do that. I'm telling you from experience. I'm not telling you something that I don't know nothing about. Okay. I know this for a fact because I've done it before. And it's just not good. It's not good. It's never good. And then it just gets really messy. And then it's like, you also have to think about other things like, okay, what if he's sleeping with somebody else? Or what if he's, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to worry about, oh, I'll get tested because he was sleeping with this person, that person, ever since y'all broken up. And now y'all fucking again. Ooh, you guys are fucking again. And, yeah, you don't know what he's doing in his free time. You know what I'm saying? And just because you haven't slept with nobody doesn't mean he hasn't. So, this, that too. Like, and if you do, but you should not. Wear protection. Protect yourself. Okay? Protect yourself. Because you just never know. You know what I mean? Okay. Had to get that out. Okay. So the next one is do not communicate with none of his family. His mamas, his sisters, the cousins, whoever okay? Do not communicate with his family at all. There is some people that hold on to those relationships. They hold on to being cool with the sisters if they have sisters. They hold on being cool with the mothers if the mothers is okay with it. And it's like, girl, she's gonna always be okay with it, especially if she liked you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really need to let those relationships go because it holds you to eventually talking back to that person. Like literally, it it's just never good. It gets real messy. And if you guys had a bad breakup, but you're still cool with his brother, or you're still cool with his sister, or you're still cool with, it's like they don't really want you around. So it's like, why are you still holding on to something that they don't even want you there? And then now you getting into it with him because you still cool with his mama. Like, are you okay? Like, no, we're not doing that. And it looks very desperate. And then it's like, if you end up meeting somebody else, they're gonna ask you like, damn, you still cool with his mama? Or you not even that you still cool with her. You could be cool with her. Like if you see her somewhere, like, oh hey, but don't be on the phone. Don't be like as if you were still talking to their son. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Because like I was just about to say, if you meet a new guy, right? You meet a new guy and this guy is like, dang, you still be, talking to his mama and like you still real close to the family, he's gonna automatically think that you're still talking to him or still have feelings for him, and he's eventually gonna just stop talking to you. And then if it just gets messy, it gets messy, and then you just lost out on a good relationship because you still want to hold on to your past. Let it go, sis. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. Okay. So let's go to the next one. So keep yourself busy. So, what I mean by keep yourself busy, I don't mean keep yourself busy because you want to be distracted from thinking about him. Keep yourself busy because it's going to help you more or less like heal from whatever you have going on. And it kind of is like distracting yourself from that person, but try to find something new to do with your day. Don't consume yourself of being like sad or depressed or, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have too much to say about this bullet point, but I just wanted to bring it up because I feel like it does help in certain situations, especially if you went through a really, really, really bad breakup and all you could think about is him. Like, yeah, keep yourself busy. Like, if you do go to work and if you don't work out, go work out now. Go read a book, go draw something, go hang out with friends, go outside, get pretty, do your makeup, do your hair, like, you know what I'm saying? Go get your nails done, go get your feet done. All these things are ways to just keep yourself busy. And there is going to be moments where you do think about that person because, you're in a relationship with that person, but that doesn't mean to just be all in that moment like that. Just let the moment come and let it pass. Don't stay in that moment. You know what I mean? So that's that, right? Okay, so my last one, right? 5 ways to get over an ex. This is the fifth bullet point. Delete his number. Delete his number because why? You know why. You need to delete his number because you miss him. You love him. How are you ever supposed to get over him if you still have his number saved, sis? Walk with me. When you save somebody's number self consciously, you're somewhat attached to that person. When you delete their number, it turns into a number. That means subconsciously, it's like subconscious. I don't know how to say that word properly. Subconsciously, you be like, oh, who is this? Even though you really might know who it is, just for a half a second, you're like, who is this? And it gives a trigger to your brain that, like, oh, this person is not really that important if his number is not saved. Then, you might be one of them people that know numbers by heart. I don't know. But it's just good to delete the number. It helps with your psyche and everything. Like, you could literally look this up. Like, it's a real thing. The other part of this is block his number. Um, Especially if he keeps calling and texting and all this stuff, especially if the relationship ended bad and he's still trying to contact you after the breakup and everything. um Block his number, because the thing is, right, when you first break up with somebody, when you first divorce somebody, them first, like I said, in first couple of days, even in first couple of weeks, sometimes in first couple of months can be very hard to get over that person. And if that person is just constantly calling you, texting you, leaving you messages, leaving you text messages, leaving you voicemails, all this stuff, it's like you never really get over them. And then 9 times out of 10, you answer that phone call. And 9 times out of 10, you're not over them. So it's going to be easy to be like, oh, just come over. We could talk about it. Or come over so we can have sex. You know what I'm saying? So you don't always have to block their number, because there's some people that would just leave you alone. But those, there are those people where they just blow you up. And they tend to do that because they know, like, okay, I know she's not over me. Um, I'm going to be able to get her again. Let me just keep calling her. Let me keep, you know what I'm saying? And some girls, some women, they fall for that shit. And the girls that follow this page, oh, excuse me, I'm going to tell you the real, okay? We're not doing that. You're going to block his fucking number, especially if he keeps fucking calling you. Okay. And when you're at a point to where, if you even remember, but if you're at a point to where, oh, I don't care if he called, like, I don't care for him like that anymore. I'm not in love with him anymore. Then you can unblock his number by then, because by then it's like, okay, he's going to keep calling, but I'm dating other people. I'm doing my thing. Like, I'm not really worried about him. When you do get to a point like that, okay, unblock his number if you even remember, because it's sometimes where you forget, you know. So, if you really need to block his number, like I said, block the number, okay? Block that fucking number. Because, like I said, I done been through that, and blocking the number really helped me get over that situation. So, I just wanted to tell you guys these things because it helped me. And I'm going to be actually making 2 videos today, but I'm only going to post one. And then I'm going to post the next one in a couple of days. So this one's going to go up tomorrow, which will be Sunday. So Sundays are my days that I'm going to post my videos. So don't expect me for the whole week, okay? Sunday is the day that I'm going to post my videos. You can watch them, enjoy them, love them, comment on them, do whatever you want to do with them. Okay? Um, and just so we're clear, I'm making this page, even though I'm a rapper, I am making this page because I want to help my girls. Okay. That it's just that simple. Like, I have a separate page for my music and everything, but this page is going to be specifically to help you guys. And we just going to level up together, and we going to get this money together, and we going to date these men, and we going to level the up and become wives out here and not just baby mamas. Okay? I'm being for real. Okay? So next time, love you. Oh, and you guys need to give me like a little nickname or something because I'm, mm, well, I call myself top tier society, but like my name is Gabby. So, like, if you can give me like a little nickname and then I could use that and I could put it in all my little captions and stuff like that for my supporters and stuff like that. So, yeah. And then next time, I said this in my last video, but I'm in my bathroom right now because I don't have a tripod. So, I have to like set it like right here and stuff like that. But hopefully my next coming videos, I can have a tripod and I could be in my room doing these videos and I could sit down and be more comfortable. But until then, guys, love you. Level the fuck up. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not beautiful. Okay. And get the fuck up and get your motherfucking hair done. Get the fuck up and get your nails done. Get the fuck up and get dressed and go outside. Okay. Okay. Bye.